Hey guys, it's Shadow. I'm super excited to replay through the Tamerlane campaign, as it was one of my favorites when DE first came out. Let's jump into it.
The man's eyes surveyed the room as he began to speak. A life of flight is a cruel thing. I have seen numerous battles and escaped the clutches of death too many times to count. Thousands of men once followed my call, but I am now without land, army, or title. All that I have left is my quest for vengeance. Precious time passes as I speak, so I will be blunt. Doom rapidly approaches your land, and you must be ready for it. The armies of the accursed Tamerlane draw ever nearer, watering the ground with blood. This warlord is the greatest scourge ever seen in all Asia. If you will listen, I will tell you of his conquests, of the terror that he has inspired. Born into the Barlas, nomads inhabiting the Central Asian steppe, Tamerlane was bred from birth to be a warrior. He spent his youth as a mercenary in the service of the local chieftains, but soon rose to power when his father, a chieftain himself, died. At this time, Transoxiana was divided between four powers. In the west lay the White Horde and the Blue Horde, mere shadows of the former glory of the Golden Horde. In the east were the two wings of the declining Chagatai Khanate. Tamerlane set his sights on these divided rivals. He was outnumbered, but he had a plan. Toktamish, a chieftain challenging his uncle Urus for rule of the White Horde, had sent messengers to Tamerlane seeking his support. If Tamerlane could defeat Urus and install Toktamish in his place, then Tamerlane could rely on the support of a powerful ally.
I love playing as the Tatars, it's such a great civ.
The feeble lords of this steppe will tremble in fear at the sound of our thundering hooves.
Salam, Gem Kukhayman.
Alright, what do we need to do? No Imperial Age, that's a shame. They already have a monk with them. Okay. Okay, so we need to try and separate these into different groups. Want at least those two.
Hazır emriniz. Kuhrayman.
Alright, I'll just separate this into... Oh, we do have a monk. Not gonna bother with an extra one, because I don't think I'll need it just yet.
Salam, Darach Kiskayman.
Alright, that was it. That's right.
Emriniz Can Kulgayman.
Question is, where's my next TCB?
Tayyarman hazır.
There are really many good places to place it together. Maybe here.
Kuhrayman hazır.
Try and get a bit of an eco running.
Emriniz. Kuhrayman. Darach Kiskayman. Hazır.
Let's stop Tamerlane, let's see what he offers, if anything. Better. Okay, well at least we'll know where he is. Even if he's gonna be absolutely useless. That's that.
Tayyarman.
I think the blue and white horde were the easiest ones to deal with. And then the western Chagatai Khanate.
Turn back now, and I will spare your worthless life.
Mademen. Emriniz Scourge.
Oh boy, that's actually. Oh god, they're so stuck together. I'm a little worried about this happening.
Tamerlane has been wounded. Return him to Samarkand to recover.
We both have no love for Hindustan. If you will help me slay him, I will take command of the White Horde and help you conquer Transoxiana.
Unzip the rest of his bodyguard ball. Well,
Salam. Gem.
Selam.
Tayyar men. Hazır. Hazır.
hopefully I'll be able to kill Urus. What I've got left. We lost so much to get to this point. It's worth it, I guess. At this point.
1,000 curses on you, Tamerlane and Tokamesh. The White Horde follows
I have
you
8
now.
units left.
Together, Tamerlane. We will conquer all of Transoxiana.
Our scouts have identified the weaknesses of our enemies. If we strike at their soft underbelly, we will break their will to fight.
You may use our dock to fish in the ROC.
Let's get this boom really going.
Hey. Kurgayman. 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 Selam Kurgayman. Tayyarman. Emriniz Kurgayman. Tayyarman.
Okay, now I need to buy a bit more wood.
Salam. Çıkkaymen. Emriniz.
I want to see what's over there. Whenever you see the little white things on the map like that, it means that it could be
Hazır.
an area where you can get additional units and such. Probably not. Yeah, Blue Horde's relics actually looks pretty exposed compared to some of the other ones. Didn't even have husbandry. Yep. Handy. Definitely necessary. Alright, and then we need to start thinking of a... Oh wow.
Selam.
I need to help you out there.
Can Kurgayman. Hey. Hey. Can Kurgayman.
Where did I just get stuck?
Emriniz. Hazır.
Ah, okay. Ooh, Tarkans, let's go. Love me some Tarkan.
Salam. Kurgaymen.
Emriniz Can Kurgayman. Selam. Kaan Akayman.
Didn't realize they weren't going to work.
Tayyar men. Hazır. Daracht. Tayyar men. Hazır. Gem. Kurgaymen.
I actually wonder if that'll be enough to deal with the next group.
Tayyarman. Akayman.
I have some monastery out here.
Tamerlane's armies approach our lands. To arms! To
Oh boy.
arms!
And to lure them to our friends in yellow.
Emriniz.
Hey. Kurgayman.
Bismillah. Derhal Kurgaymen.
I actually wonder if camels are the smart way to go here.
Hazır.
Considering everyone's just using cavalry.
Kurgaymen.
How many stables do I have? I only have the one stable, that's not good.
Emriniz. Hey.
Mademen.
Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
Bismillah.
What I might end up doing is mixing Keshiks and camels.
Salam. Emriniz. Tayyar men. Gem Kurgaymen.
Emriniz Can Kurgayman.
Yeah, I still have few archers, this will be fine.
Emriniz. Tayyar men. Derhal Kurgaymen. Hazır. Kurgaymen.
Tayyarman. Hey. Kaan Akayman. Kurgayman. Selam Kurgayman. Emriniz
Although
Tayyar
camels are
Man.
notoriously bad at dealing with DC fire and whatnot, so
Kurgayman.
keep that in mind.
Hazır. Ahrimen.
Weirdly enough, Reds looks quite well defended compared to Green at the moment.
Salam. Kurraymen.
Not quite sure why that is.
Selam Kurgayman.
Hazır. Tayyarmen.
The woodlines on this map are horrific. Oh nice, there's some more.
Emriniz gemademen. Emriniz düşündüm.
Okay, yep, everything is coming towards here, nice.
Emriniz kurraymen.
Oh boy. Send these in. They can't even patrol them, that's annoying. Nothing here.
Is without a cure. Fear not,
Avga
for I
Kurgayman.
shall once again take the field.
Let's go. Back for round 2.
Tayyar Man. Kurgayman.
Salam.
Emriniz
I think they must have just started on
Hazır.
down ground or something. Oh boy. Definitely lost that long.
Selam Kurgayman.
Emriniz gemademen.
Get that in. Yeah, I'm thinking more Keshiks, less camels.
Tayyarmen.
Maybe go Keshik and Step Lancer.
Hazır. Kurraymen.
Emriniz Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
I think I lost that bill. I think I lost both bills actually. Alright, start building some Step Lancers, why not?
Kurgayman. Tayyar Man. Kurgayman.
Emriniz
Look on the light cavalry, actually has more PS armor than my knights do at this stage as well.
Salam. Kurraymen.
Is that in?
Tayyarmen. Kurraymen. Emriniz kurraymen. Kurraymen. Tayyarmen. Kurraymen.
These farms are looking worse and worse by the second.
Emriniz Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
Alright, let's go ahead and deal with blue.
Hazır.
Selam.
Kurraymen.
Bargayman. Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
I don't know if I can just sneak it. I'm making another monk ready in anticipation for that one to die. So annoying. Maybe we'll go for some more camels then.
Tayyar Man. Emriniz
There was another stone somewhere.
Kurgayman.
Oh, damn it. Oh my god. I absolutely hate that. When you go to right click on a farm, but tries converting even though the unit absolutely cannot convert farms on any situation. One more. Why did it? Okay, good. Don't attack again. Because I got this in. Okay, good.
Selam. Turgayman.
They're so pesky.
Tayyarman.
So much fun using just all of the different types of cavalry. I think that's why I like this campaign so much. I hope that blue doesn't cause me too many issues whilst I go and take red's dignity away.
Our walls have repelled far mightier conquerors than you.
It'll be fine. Might send those in over there. Although they have some random guards out here, but the rest of it just watchtowers. Really should have made the siege workshop way earlier. Get through here quicker. Okay, so it's almost over to this side. Show me the relic. Oh, it's gonna be underneath the castle.
Selam.
Let's see if we can sneak it. Yep. Go monks! I believe in you. Sacrifice all the cavalry to get it. Okay. The one that's getting killed is underneath the castle. When I last played this mission, the Step Lancer was completely broken. So it was even stronger than it is currently.
I was a common brigand when I first entered these lands. Now I am Amir of all of Transoxiana. The frail blue horde is no match for our forces.
GG.
As a child, Tamerlane had been dragged into Samarkand in chains by the Mongols. Now, all of Transoxiana was his to command. The leaders of the rival hordes all flocked to him to pledge their loyalty. The wind roared, whistling through the hall. Flames flicked in the great fires burning within, the distorted shapes resembling the forms of agile warriors. The lucky few that did not submit were destroyed with fire and sword. Towers were built from their bones. Tamerlane was now a great Amir, O Lord. But his thirst for conquest was far from over. Convinced that my guest knew a great deal about this Tamerlane, I asked him for more insight. I had heard that Tamerlane had been maimed by arrow wounds to his hand and leg. How could his armies accept a lame man as their leader? A fair question, he answered. It is said that Tamerlane and his fellow tribesmen agreed to decide who would lead them by a foot race. Although Tamerlane's men ran more swiftly, he cast his cap onto the stake marking their goal, and thus won the race. This man seemed cunning as a fox, a dangerous adversary for any commander. I asked my guest to continue his tale. Tamerlane gazed southwest to Persia, a land torn by strife ever since the fall of the Ikhanate. Persia was vast, its terrain a challenge to any ambitious conqueror. It would not be easy to take. Tamerlane, however, could count on the support of his ally Toktamish, who had reunified the Golden Horde. Together, they would ride down the squabbling Persian kingdoms.
Hopefully we can get to Imperial Age if we're destroying castles. No, Castle Age.
Descend upon the cities of Persia, my riders! Strike fast and hard at our enemies!
Kuraymen.
Right, boom.
Emriniz. Kuraymen. Salam. Kuraymen. Kuraymen. Hazır.
Amir, we should hasten to press our advantage. Well-directed actions can sap our enemies of their strength.
Okay, first. Keep going to go to TC, but there's no TC to go to. It's so annoying. Get those into the probably the most important. Should be easy enough to get rid of this. Oh, there's too much defending it. Need husbandry. So slow.
Tayyarmen. Emriniz. Kuray hazır. Kuraymen. Tayyarmen. Hazır.
Wait, towers as well. We'll eventually buy some stone. Might make a monster if I don't have one already and get that relic in as well.
Hazır. Bismillah. Hazır.
That was easy enough.
Undefended targets simply
I'll just give you
beg to
tribute,
be
that's
killed.
disappointing. What I was expecting was definitely
Arabs
more.
will surely blame us for the sacking of their monastery, Tamerlane. If you bring us the relic you found in the ruins, we will join you against Tabriz.
Plays on no attack stance at the moment. And yes, we will make an ally.
Hazır. Tuşun. Emriniz tuşun. Kuraymen.
Okay. I need to put these on a wood line, honestly.
Emriniz.
We have raided more supplies.
Oh, awesome. For the other mission?
These laborers will work for you, Tamerlane.
Okay, you guys can start.
Together, we shall crush Tamerlane.
I think I ended up betraying them just so I could finish it off easier. Last time. Okay. You just start building those towers. Mounting camp. Then we'll go to the trade workshop and tower next. Looks like it might be the easiest target. Start building cash sheets from here. How much gold are they bringing in? 13 gold per trip. It's not a huge amount, but better than not having any additional economy.
Selam. Kurgayman. Tayyarman. Kurgayman.
Salam, daracht keskelen. Amir of Transoxiana.
Something.
Rayman. Kurayman.
Selam. Kurgayman. He. Kurgayman.
Both of them mostly help me deal with Red because he's got the most fortifications for looks of things. I also need a university or something. Oh, I need houses. Oh, there's war elephants. Maybe that's like I do have 2 mobs versions though. Jeez. At least make this less terrible. Come on, it doesn't take that long to convert. Normally. Run! Head fizz! Okay, cool.
We have readied more supplies for you, Tamerlane.
Guess you're not really meant to go for so much trade because you get all the.
These horse archers will help you in your battles.
These laborers will work for you.
Emriniz Tayyar Murgayman.
Oh boy.
Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
That's a lot I wanted.
Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
Shit, I've got one else to finish. Get rid of this and then we can move out of there.
Emriniz Selam.
Damn it. That'll go down.
Deprived of their water supply, the defenders of Zaraj cannot survive for long.
I have to go and deal with that. Just something a bit sooner. Damn it.
Emriniz. He. Tayyarman. Derhal.
Be ready for that betrayal as well.
Tayyarman. Kurayman. Amriniz. Kurayman.
Wish that allying with Istefan meant you had to kill one less castle.
Selam.
Oh no. Yeah, you're so dead. Can you hop across the cliff? Probably not. Wishful thinking, to say the least. Oh.
With these towers, our sentries can spot incoming supplies and prevent them from reaching Herat.
I don't really see much of a benefit so far playing all these
We have
freaking
ready more
missions.
supplies for you, Tamerlane.
Hazır.
Tayyarmen.
Maybe that longer term
Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
benefits.
Tayyarmen. Kurraymen. Daracht keskeyn.
Oh my god, how have I not dealt with these yet? Wasn't there some keep check or something over here?
These laborers will work for you.
Buy myself another castle,
Vargaymen. Derhal Vargaymen. Düşündüm.
place it right over here.
Zeraht keskeymen.
Take some step monsters as well, maybe. I don't like not having my own economy, it really sucks. Need one as well. Could at least give us cat rams or something.
Emriniz. Bismillah. Hazır.
Those these worldies are gonna have to do in the meantime, though. Keep thinking I have a relic in, but it's just the Eshik bonus. Oh, for God's sake. Holy crap, that's... Wait. The breeze is attacking from that side. For God's sake, I have literally 2 castles here. Need a 3rd one then.
We have ready more supplies for you, Tamerlane.
These horse archers will help you in your battles.
I like this mission a lot more in concept than I do in practice.
Emriniz.
These laborers will work for you,
Tayyarmen.
Tamerlane.
Kurgaymen.
Tayyarmen.
They have murder holes in them? I think I actually might be missing murder holes. I think it has ballistics though. I need a university.
Salam Rayman. Kanachkaiman.
I need another castle over that side as well, to be honest. Surprised I'm selling wood at the moment. I'm selling food even.
Rayman.
Oh, how I wish I had a proper economy right about now. I just relied on the trade carts to keep getting raided to death. I think red might have been the best target first, but then they're also quite well fortified, so yeah, it's one castle down.
Towers of human skulls will replace the fortifications of Herat.
Do need to get ready to deal with Tamish as well. Looks like getting ready to build castles and everything there.
We have ready more supplies
Okay,
for
cool.
you, Tamerlane.
Build a few more of those. They seem to give a little stone each time as well. And place it nice and close.
Rayman.
Unless they've changed it to trigger upon placing those castles. This is optimal. 4 rams for here. Looks like they're gonna deal with the mounting camp for me. Those docks are just gonna have to deal on their own. Ballistics in.
These laborers will work for you, Tamerlane.
Wonder if I should have fished. Although I do think that might have been an issue with the red stocks though. These inside. Honestly, by the time I get to orange, he's gonna be half dead. Handy. Buy another 200 stone. ASAP. Get in. Oh wow, killing the side mission for green basically renders them defenseless there, okay. I'd realized that I would have sent these forward way sooner. I think it's time for murder holes maybe. Let's try and pull them towards both areas. Both castles, that is. I'm missing Bodkin, yeah. Let's say, even for Ketchik, they'll be taking way too little damage. Another 3 trade cards.
We have raided more supplies for you, Tamerlane.
The citadel at Saranj is no more. Sistan will pay homage to me now.
I think what I need to do here is actually go red. Yeah, we'll keep dealing with the orange, hopefully.
Kurgayman. Tayyarman. Daraht keskayman.
These horse archers will help you in your battles.
Kurgayman. Daraht keskayman.
Hazır. Kurayman.
Gets very ugly. Okay. Not sure, actually, these probably won't pay off in time. I do want a whole bunch of cav archers here as well.
These laborers will work for you, Tamerlane.
Selam.
Hazır. Kurayman.
Emriniz tayyarman. Bargayman. Kurgayman.
Actually, I kind of want to get the second defense for cavalry archers. We kind of want masonry as well, I think. This gets so messy. I want to lose as few of these as possible because I need to send them up once they're done.
Selam.
That's what here? Yep. Go here with it.
Kurgayman. Kurgayman. Emriniz daraht kurgayman. Selam kurgayman.
These choke points. So annoying.
Tayyarman. Emriniz. Tayyarman. Kurayman.
And these up here as well.
We have ready more supplies for you.
Excellent, exactly what I need. Oh, I need to get a couple more villagers building that, I think. Okay, so these all up. Kinda spoils it that I know what happens, and that's why I'm holding off on this. 90%, that'll be up in time.
Kurgayman.
The Trobanids will never again claim the lands of the Ilkhanate as their own. We have grown powerful together, Tamerlane.
Emriniz. Tuşunki.
But only one man can rule the halls of the steppes.
War it is then.
And that's why I wanted to build all these castles here. Otherwise, it is such a drawn out fight. It just becomes super grindy. But if you build 3 castles here, it's something a lot less painful. Even if they're downhill from your opponent's castles. Finish up that one.
These laborers will work for you.
Emriniz. Dargan. Tayyarman. Selam. Emriniz. Kurgayman.
Definitely should have a second. Siege workshop here. Run. Oh wow, they've only just arrived. That took them forever. I actually need murder holes so I can attack that. And the units underneath it. Get rid of the fire towers because they're actually doing a whole bunch of damage. He's in here as well. Once we get rid of the siege workshops, we can just focus on the castle.
We have ready more supplies for you, Tamerlane.
Alright, now we get to the fun part. Damn it, I can't get the villagers out in that little choke point without them dying. Well, they can't actually get around either. I think without knowing the end of this mission, this becomes a very unfun part about it. I think if you know what this part of the mission is like and plan for it, it's actually not too bad. Part of the problem is that they put the castle on top of each other. Let's finish that off and then maybe I can... I hate the fact that buildings don't shift properly. When you shift kill things to them.
These laborers will work for you.
Am I castles? There we go. GG.
Flee, Toktamesh, while you still can. My hordes will pursue you all the way to Russia.
Sounds pretty angry.
Toktamish's betrayal brought Tamerlane to a rare burst of fury. The man that he had regarded as a son, for whom he had sweated and bled, had stabbed him in the back. Tamerlane was forced to halt the Persian campaign to cope with this treachery. Thousands of battle-hardened cavalrymen seized their pillaging and thundered northwest through the steppe to the lands of the Golden Horde and its allies in Russia. As if foreshadowing the tale to come, the snow of early spring began to fall outside. Winters lasted a long time in these parts, and even the nobles in the hall, clad in their furs, shivered. Tamerlane's vengeance was fearsome to behold, the man whispered. The blasts of wind intensified, snuffing out some of the torches within the hall. Servants bustled about, tending to the meat roasting over the fire. The scent of cooked birds, game, and mutton filled the air. This was the first time that Tamerlane's forces had ventured into Europe. The winters were harsh, and Toktamish surely hoped that the biting cold and far-flung supply lines would prove too much for the wily tactician. The armies of the Golden Horde burned crops and took all they could carry as they retreated. Toktamish knew that Tamerlane would show no mercy. Terrifying reports reached his ears of torched villages and mountains formed from the bones of the slain. Wherever Tamerlane went, it seemed that flock of carrion birds were never far behind. Entire towns surrendered upon hearing of the brutal destruction of one of their neighbors. Toktamish had no choice but to engage the rampaging forces of his enemy. The armies met near the banks of the Kondarcha River sometime during the early weeks of the summer. Crows and vultures circled above the field, an ominous foreshadowing of the carnage to come.
I think I remember this one. Oh boy. About to be made into villagers soon, and they can't pass through. Oh my god. Come on! Why can't you pass through yet? Not really fleeing, but
Open for us to strike at Toktamish's heartland in Russia.
that will slow down my eco for quite a bit.
We
I've
have
got
gravely
this.
underestimated the power of Tamerlane's army.
Perhaps it would be wise for us to join him against Toktamish.
Agreed.
No dark. Oh.
Hazır derhal kılkaymen. Kuhraymen. Tayyarmen. Kuhraymen.
So Golden Horde's obviously the enemy. Oh, they're the ally. Wait, what? This should be pretty easy if this is all it takes to kill Ryzen. I don't think it will be all fired. Heal some houses while I'm at it.
Kuhraymen. Darah keske. Hazır.
His food will feed many horsemen.
It will. Oh, there's Ryzen. Yeah, though Fast Sage upgrades it. Hopefully what it takes to capture Ryzen is to kill the garrison. Gonna take a risk here. Maybe with a dumb risk. Need to get population space anyway, I guess. Ah, it's a lot of units to lose. Please tell me it's just killed the garrison and we on. Thank God.
Ours. Now their renowned craftsmen will construct siege engines for us.
Oh, we get siege ram. Okay, I'm happy with this scenario now. They have a market. They do have a market. Okay, that's a bit of made a mill first. Oh, this is the one where you can't. No, it's the one where you can't build
Tayyarmen. Cem kılkaymen.
farms.
Salam. Amr cem kılkaymen. Salam. Tayyarmen. Kılkaymen.
Fucking generate a bit of gold off of that.
Emriniz. Tayyarmen. Darah. Cem kılkaymen. Hazır. Salam. Cem kılkaymen. Tayyarmen. Kuhraymen. Salam. Darah. Kuhraymen.
I think this is the scenario where I'd most likely go heavy on the CA. That's
Hazır.
fine.
Hazır. Emriniz. Dar Hazur Racht Keskamen.
Let's heal these up. Low ballistics is painful.
Hazur
Emriniz.
Salam Dar Halkuchkaiman. Amriniz Kuraiman.
Tayyarman. Kurgayman.
Got a lot of food coming in at the moment though.
Racht Keskamen.
Keskamen. Salam Kana
Tayyarman. He. Tüşün. Kayman.
That in.
Amriniz Kuraiman.
I don't know if heavy scorpion or honor would be any use to be honest, but
Emriniz.
basically have them where if we need them. Here of war in the league.
Salam Dar Hazur Avrochkaiman.
Considering how limited food is in this scenario, I think we'll have to go for whatever food we can find early on and be ready to buy it later.
Salam Tayyarman.
Okay, at least they're distracted by that at the moment.
Hazır Avrochkaiman. Salam Dar Keskaman. Tayyarman. Salam Hazır Amriniz Racht Keskaman. Tayyarman. Hazır Kuraiman.
I think we're already at pop cap. Pop limit with that tons of houses anyway.
Tayyarman. Avrochkaiman. Amriniz Hazır.
What's the point of reconciling a third range? Yeah, I think that actually might be enough villages. Husbandry.
Hazır Salam Hazır Keskaman.
Selam. Deraht Keskaman. Kurgayman. Avga Çıkkayman. Emriniz. Deraht Keskaman. Kurgayman. Avga Çıkkayman.
Let's add that third range, and then I want ballistics ASAP.
Derhal Kurgayman. Kurgayman. Kaan
Amriniz
Açkayman.
Tayyarman.
I
Hazır
should queue these, but I didn't listen.
Selam.
Cool.
Kurgayman.
Salam Amriniz Racht Keskaman. Hazır
Emriniz. Deraht Keskaman.
All the buildings are so on top of each other that if I produce anything out of any of them, they're just gonna end up getting stuck. These will look pretty healthy.
Tayyarman. He.
Nice.
Selam.
Might lure another war in. There's another deer patch there I can take.
Emriniz. Bargayman. He. Bargayman.
Salam
Tayyarman.
I think I might need some castles to burn my eco a little bit.
Amriniz
Selam. Deraht Keskaman.
Tayyar Keskaman.
Emriniz. Derhal Kurgayman. Selam. Avga Çıkkayman.
Salam Amriniz Racht
Maybe I could even try and build a castle right in that
Hazır
place.
Tayyar Hazır Amriniz Hazır
He. Deraht Keskaman. Avga Çıkkayman.
Hazır Halkuchaiman.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Salam Kuraiman. Kuraiman. Hazır Kuraiman.
Tayyarman. Kaan Açkayman. Kurgayman.
Okay, I definitely just stop making bills. Maybe I'll do 90. I think 90 and then having 60 pop size for this area is the way to go.
He. Emriniz. Kurgayman.
Salam Kuraiman.
They should be pretty much full health by now. Yeah. Oh crap, they're actually gonna attack. I thought they would leave the villages alone and just go for the town centre and castle. Turns out I was wrong. I think it's actually one of those situations. It's similar to all the other missions. You just go double gold comp each time.
Tayyarman, Kurgayman.
Tayyarman.
Oh boy, yeah, we won.
Selam Kurgayman. Khan Kurgayman.
Emriniz.
Castle over here.
Emriniz.
This food will feed many horsemen.
Salam. Kurayman. Kurayman.
No more bills. Although a handcart would be very nice. Definitely gonna not be throwing away PCA here. Currently.
Tayyarman. Selam Kurgayman. Kurgayman.
Hazır. Salam. Kayman.
Gotta be a better wood line somewhere.
Kurayman.
Tamerlane so I can actually use trebs. No idea how many trading I've got currently. I'm guessing like 5 if that. It's still probably quite useful to add some extra ones.
Emriniz. Tayyarman. Derah Keskayman.
Hazır. Darah. Hazır. Kayman. Darah. Kayman.
But they have conscription on that castle. So Ryan, I'm guessing is the one of the ones I need to kill. It says kill 2 enemy cities, or 2 enemy cities. Got another more forward siege workshop. Also kind of like the idea of going for this side first. I'm gonna attack that just in case. That's why we put stuff over here.
Derah Keskayman.
God damn it, can I stop?
Reinforcements have arrived through the Caucasus.
Oh good, we gotta tributary this one. That's upsetting.
Selam Khan Açkayman.
Oh, they didn't actually make it to the town center, the castle there.
Hazır. Emriniz. Kurayman.
My pop space is down here now, that's right.
This food will feed many horsemen.
Emriniz. Tayyarman. Avga Çıkkayman. Kurgayman. Avga Çıkkayman.
Tayyarman. Salam. Kurayman.
They're ramming the damn horseman. Oh, I actually have that in. That's really sloppy that I forgot that.
Hazır.
Okay, start hitting that. Mangudai is so much better than boring old cav archers. Talons do eventually get better in a one-on-one fight, but not at this stage of the game. That way. Oh, for God's sake. Fine, we'll put on aggressive. If we can get rid of one castle, that'd be a good start.
Hazır. Salam. Khan açkaymen.
Selam. Kurgaymen. Teyyarmen. He. Kurgaymen. Avga çıkkaymen.
Hazır. Kuhraymen. Çıkkaymen.
Oh no. Okay, we get one castle, let's start attacking from this side.
This food will feed many horsemen.
That one was already weakened from earlier. I'm guessing that if I kill all 3 castles, then this will just surrender. Weirdly enough, the lack of murder holes here actually helps AI unlocks. Usually it's the opposite.
Emriniz teyyarmen. Kurgaymen.
Because I'm using the rams, and the rams are usually soak up the damage at murder holes. Okay, just pile through that path. Ram pathing is one of those things that just bugs me so much. Probably easier if you don't just focus the buildings you want to kill and you actually just destroy everything. Just get the second attack upgrade now.
The construction of a monument in Astrakhan. This cannot go unchecked.
If I didn't have enough to do. Okay. Once this is down, and then focus elsewhere.
Emriniz. Kurgaymen.
It's so nice to have Mangudai ourselves for this mission because of the number of rams they send forward. Okay. 3 castles down, they should resign in theory. Okay, it looks like they actually literally destroy every single building to the mission then. Oh no. I didn't have enough issues. I think I have like 10 trade carts now, so that's getting a nice amount of gold in. Maybe since it's royal and military buildings? Oh, you're gonna be kidding me. Oh, okay, not going for good.
Tayyarmen.
Start building a couple of forward siege workshops.
Kurraymen.
Don't like that when you destroy the amount that I've destroyed that doesn't resign. Especially after the 3 castles are down. Usually the assertions are designed that way to make it so you're not just finishing off every single building. They can move on to the next target.
I burn while my men build towers from the skulls of the slain.
Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere else to get gold. Do that for the moment. Really should have managed to keep those Trebs alive.
What's up?
Just ignore it. Come on. Cooperate with me. Help us out a little bit by building a forward castle here. At least we managed to save most of those bills. I really don't want to have to replace too many bills at the moment. That's gonna be ugly. It was gonna be a problem. The positioning on these walls and castles though. Oh my god.
Salam.
Somewhere. Alright, I think it's time to clear that a little bit better. I'm losing so many CA in the process of trying to get rid of that castle. I wonder if they'll resign after cleaning this. Probably not. If the last other thing to go by. Yeah, let's put those on there, seeing they're completely out of food again. I do think it's interesting to play with the restriction of no farms. If a little frustrating.
His food will feed many horsemen.
Definitely would have appreciated this sort of mission a lot more before, but I didn't know how to make an economy. So you just kind of raise in the village and put everything to do with your eco. I think I need those bills anyway then.
Tayyarman. Kurgayman. He, emriniz? Kurgayman.
Tayyarman, Kurayman, Avgachikayman.
Wow, orange was putting up so much resistance and all of a sudden they just completely stopped. Whereas red was bitter until the very end. How much more is it to destroy all orange's base? There'll be a military building somewhere, but it's just enough.
No one in this city will regret having ever opposed me. Ah! With his empire flame, Toktamish will have no choice but to flee like a raven to Lithuania.
PGA? Nice.
Raging fires, torrents of blood, piles of ash, the clash of iron, and the screams of the dying. This was the horrors that Tamerlane visited upon the cities and people of the Golden Horde. The cities of Ryazan, Sarai, Astrakhan, Azov, and Ukek were reduced to rubble. All that remained, aside from the ruins, were the towers of bones that were built from the corpses of the dead. Those who survived were driven like sheep to march in unspeakable cold. Toktamish had no choice but to flee west to Lithuania. Tamerlane was determined not to let the traitor escape, but word soon reached him of a rebellion within his homeland. Leaving the hunt in the hands of two of his generals, Tamerlane swiftly returned home to restore order, at the point of a blade. Listening to the stories of the stranger had stirred our appetites, and we eagerly began to devour our meal. I invited the old man to sit next to me. I still thought that this Tamerlane was more myth than man. Surely he had been beaten in a battle at least once. The man has the cunning of a wolf and the composure of an owl. In some battles, he strikes hard at the center of the enemy line, while in others, swift horsemen outflank the opposition. Then they feign a retreat to bait the enemy into a trap, a storm of arrows. When Tamerlane decided to cross the Khyber Pass into India, a different and terrifying challenge faced him. The armies of the Delhi Sultanate ruled the battlefields through the powerful elephants, monstrous beasts known to crush a horseman with a single foot. Drawing up his lines, the clever warlord waited to spring his latest trap.
They probably had to change the civs, because it used to be Hindustanis, but Hindustanis don't have a single elephant unit.
Shah Tughlaq relies on the charge of his armored elephants, but he has no idea what is coming. Now charge, my mahouts! Send forth the flaming camels! Ha! The elephants feel my camels and stampede back towards their own lines! Press the attack!
Imagine if that was actually how flaming camels felt, they just converted all the elephants. They still have Hindustanis as the civ. They're not gonna make any elephants. unless they coded it so they're still able to make elephant. Kind of a shame, honestly. I liked having the elephant archers in these signings.
Nothing now stands between us and the riches of Delhi. Let us claim them for our own.
Selam. Kaan Açıkaymen. Emriniz?
Tayyar men. Kuraymen. Salam. Emriniz hazır. Tayyar men.
Trying to decide where to place everything.
Kuraymen.
Hey.
Salam. Kuraymen.
Tayyarmen. Kurgaymen.
Tayyar men. Hazır. Kuraymen.
Okay, so we're gonna split these up again into cavalry that doesn't move super slow and units that do move super slow. Get ready to start being annoying.
Selam. Kurgaymen.
Hazır.
Emriniz? Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
Emriniz. Kuraymen. Tayyar men.
Selam.
I
Kurgaymen.
have a huge amount of use for gold at the moment, so
Kuraymen.
not sending too many.
Kurgaymen.
I would like a TC over here as well. Haven't seen any stone up until this point.
Salam. Tayyar men. Kuraymen. Hazır.
These three can actually go here. They actually are using Gulons, okay. Gulon and Camel. Oh, there's actually some stone over here as well.
Emriniz düşündüğüm.
Is there a castle here?
Hazır.
Let us leftovers.
Hey. Kurgaymen.
After the patch that's coming,
Emriniz?
this mission will actually get easy because the Hindu stunners are receiving a small nerf to the Gulam.
Tayyarmen. Kurgaymen.
Salam.
Well, the PvP anyway. Kind of been a market, to be honest.
Tayyarmen. Selam. Kurgaymen. Can Kurgaymen.
We can use the resources that the villagers had stored here.
Emriniz. Balık tükaymen.
Not a huge amount of resources, but handy nonetheless. Especially since I'm not doing anything else with my military for the moment. Might be one down here.
Selam. Derah. Can Kurgaymen.
That's one down. No idea how many villages they actually have.
Emriniz?
I
Kurgaymen.
remember it being a huge number though.
He. Kurgaymen. Tayyarmen. Kurgaymen.
Emriniz. Mademen. Hazır. Kuraymen.
You have so much time as well to get
Emriniz?
the Rico running.
Kurgaymen.
Levant says into your supplies or not, like I'm never running out of supplies with this army.
Tayyarmen. Keskaymen. Kurgaymen.
Probably don't need too many more villages though.
Kurgaymen.
Tend to really overbooming campaigns. I'm used to running out of units a bit quicker than campaigns usually cause you to run out. Do that. Oh wow, there's a heap of resources. Yeah.
Selam. Kurgaymen. Tayyarmen. Kurgaymen.
There's a little village here, but that's the things. I don't know how my buildings have picked up. That's
Selam.
Salam.
Those down.
Hazır Gem Kuhaymen. Emriniz. Salam. Rah Keskeymen. Kuhraymen. Kuhraymen.
Emriniz. Kurgaymen.
Rah Kuhraymen.
Get handcart in.
Inspired by our piety, Ghazi troops have arrived
I forgot
from the
about that.
west to join us.
Selam. Deraht keskeymen. Kurgaymen. Kurgaymen.
Oh yay, some Mamelukes. Not really a whole lot of them though. Beforehand, part of the reason this mission dragged on a little while was because they had elephant archers. Hindustanis no longer get elephant archers.
Hazır Kuhraymen. 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 Emriniz Tayyarmen. Kuhraymen.
Look, Tamerlane.
Hey.
Hazır Kuhraymen.
Well, I wonder if Gulams will be much of an issue here. I imagine they'll have elites.
Emriniz hazır Kuhraymen.
Diving in, please. I think we will just go like having front.
Emriniz.
Rather than waiting to have the eco. Go double gold unit. So we're not actually that far off being able to go double gold unit, to be honest.
Tayyarmen.
In fact, it may temporarily be easier.
Kurgaymen.
Hazır.
Selam. Kurgaymen.
Emriniz. Rah Keskeymen.
Okay, let's get that in. Let me traps. Get guilds in. They have the hill here, so they should be doing slightly more to their castle than they're doing to mine.
Deraht keskeymen.
Alright, what's the first casualty here?
Emriniz. Tayyarmen. Kurgaymen. Hey.
That's
Kurgaymen.
thrown in. We'll get conscription for that one. Honestly, siege ram would probably be good as well.
Emriniz.
Emriniz.
Okay, it's trying to find a way of losing. The units have no plans and putting further effort into.
We have destroyed one of Delhi's castles. 4 more still stand.
Not for long. Get that in. Timurid Siegecraft. And also forget that the number of towers also makes this a little trickier to finish off. Hindustani elephant archers.
Selam.
Salam. Kuraymen.
What a meme. Never heard of that before. Never seen that. It's a shame to think that if you'd never played before
We have destroyed the second enemy castle.
the Dynasties of India camp missions
Emriniz.
and update, you'd never know
Yarmen. Kuraymen.
that Hindustanis used to get the elephant archer.
Hazır.
I don't know if there's been any other case of a civ literally losing their unique unit. But this is the only case of it happening. I think this might actually be the only case of it happening.
Kuraymen. Emriniz.
They'll somehow have those alive. This is the problem of using an all cavalry army against Hindustanis. Oh god, these crabs are so dead. Did you have flaming camels available though? You're I have no idea how these survived at all. Maybe, weirdly enough, even though Hindustani hand cannons are way better.
Emriniz. Kuraymen.
Crap, I'm running out of gold.
Selam. Deraht Khan Açkayman.
Hazır. Kuraymen.
Then my, like they're using hand cannons. And they must have coded it in so that the Hindustanis actually have access to elephant archers. Yeah. Oh, I'm under. Wait. Oh, there's a second area down here. Oops.
Yarmen.
That's why scouting is important.
Kuraymen.
I stopped converting my damn units. They even have block printing. I don't even know if Hindustanis get block printing. I know that monks aren't the absolute best in the game.
Emriniz. Hazır. Kuraymen.
3 of Delhi's castles lie in ruins. Only 2 still stand.
That's where all that gold's coming from. Probably getting it so that the AI attributes it all. I'm literally awake one. Shane haven't added a caravanserai around that I can see. Oh, the other castles. That's a wonder. Ah, it's one that, yeah. Why didn't they listen to me on the stop? Oh, they really don't put up much of a fight after the initial wave. And these are still going, let's go.
Salam. Yarmen.
Another castle. Then there'll be another castle down here. Big one ram.
Selam. Tayyar mı? Turgay mı?
I'm gonna say, my gold seems to be going in way slower than it should be. I like that doesn't block the castle. Ah, okay. Do it here instead.
Salam.
I don't think they really looked at this mission once they did the Dynasties of India update compared to some of the other ones. I've definitely seen some changes.
4 of Delhi's castles have fallen. 1 more, and the city will be ours.
Where is that final castle?
Hazır.
There we go. And that's the mission done. It's actually way easier than the supplies running out would have you think. I feel I'm more a little underwhelming against Cavalches. They're not bad against them, but you never make a direct engagement. Cavalches can keep moving.
Delhi is ours. Its vast riches will be more than enough to finance my future conquests.
GG?
The Indian army relied on the charge of its dreaded elephants to shock their enemies and drive them into disorder. No stranger to the art of war, Tamerlane knew this. In a stroke of genius, he loaded the camels in his baggage train with straw and wood and set them aflame, whipping them toward the enemy lines. The sight terrified the elephants, who doubled back and trampled their own men. The battle was a rout. 200 years' worth of Indian treasure was loaded onto a train of wagons and carried back to Samarkand. In response to an uprising, Tamerlane's armies reduced the jewel of northern India to a charnel house. Death and fire mingled in a putrid stench that enveloped Delhi for weeks. Still, Tamerlane was not satisfied. There was unfinished business to the west. Silence gripped the court as the narrative evoked fear and awe. The meal had been finished for some time, and the fires were beginning to die low. If Tamerlane turned west, he surely would have collided with the mighty Ottoman Empire. Would he even dare to do such a thing? For some time, the local Turkoman tribes of the Levant had been requesting aid against Ottoman aggression. With his army rested and his coffers full of Indian riches, Tamerlane was ready for more bloodshed. He knew there was more than one way to motivate an army. Religious fervor and promises of land and plunder drove his men forward. This land was familiar with the terror of previous invasions, but nothing could prepare them for the onslaught that lay ahead. Thirsting for glory, Tamerlane's armies flooded across mountains, plains and rivers to terrorize Armenia, Georgia, and the Levant.
I absolutely love this. I'm excited. Alright, let's go.
Bismillah.
The feeble states of the Levant lie at our feet. Let us show them the true meaning of fear.
Bismillah. Düşündüm. Raymen, Kuhaymen. Hazır. Düşündüm. Emriniz emriniz Raymen.
I'm going to attack stance temporarily, otherwise I'm gonna flatten my own units.
Hazır hal Kuhaymen. Emriniz gey amademen.
Aim here is to lose as few units as possible in these initial fights. And maybe try and get a few conversions off of these on the other frats. I did get one apparently. I have a castle, so I can't start prepping yet. I get these weak ones out of that. This takes so long to get that. No!
Dismayed by the slaughter, enemy envoys hasten in vain.
No! Always open enough.
Leaving their lands.
Need to kill the towers and I can safely convert things. To be fair, the spears don't really make a whole lot of difference. I want to make sure I leave the villagers alive as much as humanly possible. Must get a villager. No, just hide into the next building. I have to let the other villagers out so I can convert them rather than killing them. Oh my god, these haven't been working the entire time.
Tamerlane has descended upon Van and hurled its inhabitants from the crags. Pray for the fallen.
As the air fills with smoke, local dignitaries flock to us with a false hope, trading their gold for their lives.
No, not our precious market. Take his gold, please, and go and swear.
Trying to stop my units from filling the villages is such a nightmare. Especially with the convergence sake taking forever. Yeah. I haven't really got into an army that I've needed to use my onagers against yet. I think I'm able to build a market as well, right? Yeah, I think that's like one of the things that kind of prevents this mission. It is so easy to win this mission by using market abuse.
As the air fills with smoke, local dignitaries flock to us with the false hope.
Not too much of a loss losing those, although I probably should have garrisoned them to make the ramps faster. Don't actually have a university. Have to build one of those. When we find out they have a whole bunch of ships waiting to kill everything. Yeah, maybe we'll go and finish off this area next. I don't think I necessarily meant to set up a full-on eco here, but going to anyway. Maybe not though.
Selam düşündüm. Turgaymen, deraht keskenler.
Hazır, salam, kuhraymen.
Might start building another stable, it's a bit closer. Oh well, he actually gave us a town center. I didn't have to work so hard for it.
Salam, kuhraymen.
Selam. Turgaymen.
Emriniz hazır kuhraymen. Salam, gem kuhraymen.
Tamerlane's horde has destroyed one of our trading posts.
The Georgians fell to us like leaves before the approaching winter.
Okay, time to find the next target. I've just literally made Hussar fishing boats and villages at this point.
How can we catch fish to trade without our dock on Lake Van?
Spoiler, you can't. But it didn't actually click chemistry. Wow, they are lacking upgrades. I don't want to build a castle here. Get guilds in.
Enemy envoys hasten in vain to offer us gold.
Oh boy. Looks are actually kind of an issue here. Can I have a conversion? Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. Good boy. Nothing happened there. This is where actually using the onager would have been good. Yeah, just focus on moving up for a little bit here then. We'll get a castle right there. Where's all these idols at? Ah, these ones, of course, makes sense. Gonna lure them in. Oh boy. Why most people make military? Are they all Saracens? In fact, yeah, all of them Saracen, pretty much. Which means this is not gonna last very long against that. Oh dear. Dodge the shots, dodge the shots. Gonna be fun. I think I survived the worst of it, I think. Absolutely did not expect them to come with that many units at that point. I need to throw that away so I can repair the TC. I believe that's still alive, to be honest. Oh, poor villager. Where are the other idols? Oh yeah, of course, there's some here. I'm gonna go about that part. Very much screwed this up. It's fine. That's about to be cleared. Oh no. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. You good now? Don't want to kill me anymore so much?
Emriniz Cenk Bulgayman. Ongargayman. Selam Gargayman.
Salam hazır.
Tayyar Ongargayman. Selam Gargayman. Tayyar mı? Emriniz Ongargayman.
Hazır. Salam. Kuhraymen. Emriniz Gem Kuhraymen. Tayyar men. Kuhraymen.
Oh boy. What a timing.
Salam. Gem Kuhraymen. Hazır. Kuhraymen.
I'm gonna end up winning this mission purely by using market at some point, yeah.
Gem Kuhraymen.
Tayyar Cenk Bulgayman.
Kuhraymen.
Selam Bulgayman.
I have 71 on food apparently.
Enemy envoys hasten in vain to offer us gold in exchange for leaving their lands.
I actually got a conversion on the house, so that's annoying.
Tayyar men. Hazır.
Gargayman. Burgayman. Tayyar mı? Burgayman.
Tayyar men. Kuhraymen.
Selam. Burgayman. Burgayman.
Damn monks. Monks are definitely among the most irritating units in the game. Geometries are still absolutely fast.
Selam. Emriniz Tayyar Burgayman. Gargayman.
Hazır.
Tayyar Gargayman. Selam. Ongargayman. Burgayman.
Salam. Gem Kuhraymen.
Ongargayman. Emriniz Cenk Bulgayman.
Yeah, at least that's sort of cleared.
Hazır. Kuhraymen. Emriniz. Kuhraymen. Kuhraymen.
Selam. Burgayman. Tayyar Burgayman. Burgayman. Balık Burgayman.
Oh no, they lost all those.
Selam.
God damn it. Thing is, I'm already not too far away from getting the golden. You just don't have to really spend a whole lot of gold.
Burgayman.
Hazır. Kuhraymen. Salam. Kuhraymen.
Emriniz Burgayman.
Keep forgetting I actually have way more villages than I think I do. Because of the fish.
Selam Burgayman.
I don't know how they do it, but they keep getting conversions on Hussar. Next unique unit, a monk that's actually super effective against hussars. I need way more stables. I actually had a tribe here. Start pushing in here. I don't know if last time I just played step lances. Or what I did. Step lances was so balked at that point. If I use Hussar again. Somehow I'm actually running out of wood. I think Hera might be proud of the number of Hussar I'm making. If it was a proper game and not just a campaign anyway. We actually have a few too many villages. Question is where to delete from. I think it's the fishing ships have to go. Maybe these ones as well. Maybe even get myself a second trap. Yeah, give me some more gold. I'll... But I feel like killing all those raid cards would amount to a bit more, to be honest. Like KD in this one's gonna be absolutely horrific. Definitely get that. That's why the SO is doing so much damage, of course. They have counterweights now. Of course it's meant to do quite a bit of damage, I wasn't really micro properly. The voice acting is a bit dramatic, at least. And so try to convert my damn units and we might not have to get rid of them. Hussar and some Mamelukes are usually the right way to go, but meh.
Our marketplace, jewel of our city, lies in ashes. Light upon the scatter.
Oh, they're not even elite cadders.
Enemy envoys hasten in vain to offer us gold in exchange for leaving their lands.
Tamerlane storms our finest battles.
Oh, they're actually raiding.
Aleppo lies beneath our heel. Our path to Anatolia is now open. As the air fills with smoke, local dignitaries flock to us with the false hope, trading their gold for lives.
Let's start sending this across. Heading over to the castle, I guess. That's still alive. I could just end it here, though, to be honest. Done.
Ashes and rubble are all we leave behind. Well, will ensure that my line prospers for eternity.
I love this mission, but I think they should have made it so you can't market your way through it. GG.
Tamerlane's forces ran rampant, looting and burning as they went. For a land that had only recently experienced the plague, this scourge must have seemed to signal the end of the world. Although he was known for his military campaigns, Tamerlane was also a patron of the arts. When a city was sacked, the artisans and scholars were spared and sent to his capital at Samarkand, where they created a vibrant blend of cultures. Populations who resisted him, however, were not spared. After his siege had broken the Armenian fortress of Van, Tamerlane ordered its inhabitants hurled from the crags. Just like Hulegu, roughly a century before, Tamerlane showed particular cruelty to the city of Baghdad. Each man in Tamerlane's army was required to bring him 2 heads. The warriors slaughtered the population of the city, then slew the prisoners they had brought with them. It is said that to satisfy Tamerlane's command, some even slew their own wives. For the survivors of this savagery, it seemed as if the sun would never rise again. The relationship between Tamerlane and the Ottoman Sultan Bayezid was one of great enmity. The two of them had been exchanging scathing letters for years. Finally, Tamerlane had the opportunity to crush his rival, whose armies were weary from wars in Byzantium and Hungary. Even so, the Ottoman Empire was no trifling opponent, its army driven by intrepid leadership and the power of its Janissaries. The Ottoman force marching to meet Tamerlane was large, but divided. Turks, Serbs, Tatars, and various other vassals all contributed troops to this powerful yet volatile force. If some of them could be pried away and convinced to defect, the tide would turn in Tamerlane's favor. This would be his greatest test yet. The fate of 2 empires hung in the balance.
Alright, here we go.
Salam.
Bayezid has made camp across the river to the south. We do not yet have the numbers to take the fight. So, we should focus on raiding his outlying supply stores and camps.
Our spies report that the loyalty of the auxiliary troops accompanying Bayezid is in question. We should visit their camps and see if we can pry them away from him.
I am impressed by your conquest, Tamerlane, but I demand one more display of strength. Eradicate the Ottoman supply camps southwest of here, and we will gladly join you.
See if we can get rid of this. Don't know if we have enough army for it though. Do that. Reason I want to mill so early is I don't think Ben forgets it. Oh boy. I'm missing Bracer and Cam, aren't I? Yeah. Difficult.
Selam. Derach keskayman. Tayyarman. He. Can Kulgayman.
I think if I were to restart, I would get those texts in first.
Selam. Tayyarman. Kurgayman.
Tayyarman. Kurayman. Hazır. Cem. Emriniz. Kurayman. Hazır. Kurayman. Tayyarman. Cem. Cem. Kurayman. Salam. Kurayman.
Emriniz. Kurgayman. Selam. Kurgayman.
Is that just the 2 camps here? Or is there another camp I'm missing? I wonder.
Hazır. Kurraimen, Daracht Keskemen.
5,000 gold, holy crap. I think guilds in so I can bounce eco without spending too much.
Tayyarman, Kurgayman, Emriniz, Kurgayman.
Tayyarmen.
Tayyarman, Kurgayman.
Yeah, okay, so it's just these two, nice.
Emriniz.
He, derhal Kurgayman. Algıç Kurgayman. Can Kurgayman. Selam, Kurgayman.
Tayyarmen, Kurraimen. Hazır. Kurraimen.
It doesn't look like I get that upgrade. I'm not going anywhere near enough houses.
Kurraimen, Kurraimen.
Emriniz, Can Kurgayman.
Kurraimen.
I never doubted you for a second. Come on, men. We serve a new lord now.
No, I actually have spares.
Tayyarman.
Oh, I don't even need to build more houses then.
Selam,
That's nice.
Kurgayman.
Salam. Hazır.
He, Kurgayman, Kurgayman.
University. Final defensive cavalry. I get to that one. Might just send a villager over here. Oh boy. Definitely not allies. Oh, the Ottoman Empire actually blockades that.
Hazır.
Makes sense.
Naçkaymen. Kurraimen. Kurraimen.
Good bonks. Oh, I got the wrong one. That was the one that was converting still. Pick me, they make it such an effort to get through this area. Oh, jeez! There has to have been a better path to take than this one. But I'm losing so much to get to that. Pretty sure you have to actually defeat them for one of the auxiliary missions.
We will never desert piety. Death for you, Tamerlane.
That's fine. Bye.
Tayyarmen. Emriniz. Kurraimen. Salam. Kurraimen. Emriniz. Kurraimen. Tayyarmen.
I think we have more than enough gold to go double gold comp.
Kurraimen. Hazır. Salam.
Alright. Like way more on that.
Selam, Tayyar Kurgayman. Kurgayman. Emriniz Keskemen. Açkayman. Tayyarman.
I even go Step Lancer CA here, rather than Kashik CA. Get one trap and start cleaning that out.
Selam, Kurgayman. Emriniz.
Emriniz. Kurraimen. Tayyarmen.
Selam, Kurgayman.
Salam. Kurraimen.
Tayyarman.
They give you way too much time. I guess for the average player though, it's not too crazy amount of time. I think for more experienced players,
Let us
this is
see
not a lot of
Bayezid
time.
fire his cannon without his gunpowder.
I didn't realize I hadn't got that yet. We will go Hussar as well, just so we're ready for everything. So know that this, even after taking out all the auxiliaries, they are so
Without this
strong.
training ground, the Turks will field fewer janissaries. The Turks will not be using these horses anytime soon. We have seized Turkish weapons and armor from this blacksmith.
Well, looks like I already have like an
hear
extra one.
that you have recently plundered much gold, Tamerlane. If
Easy. 5.
you are willing to share some with us, perhaps we can be convinced to break camp and go home. Bayezid would never share his spoils with us. Let us go home, men!
Without this training ground, the Turks will field fewer janissaries.
Tayyarman.
Hazır. Kuraymen. Kuraymen.
Over here.
Selam. Kurgayman.
Salam. Kuraymen.
I would help fight the Ottomans, but my men are inexperienced. If you bring 5 elite Kashyyyks to my citadel to train them, I will join you and convince the Kara Tatars to do the same.
They actually don't have a lot of gold, which is kind of a shame. They give a lot of gold initially, but then kind of get through it.
Kurgayman. Emriniz. Kurgayman.
There is some gold over here, I could say.
Kurgayman.
They attacking? Whoops. Does this start the aggression early if I go to snipe them? I think it does.
Tayyarmen.
I bought way more of those.
A deal is a deal, Tamerlane.
Kurgayman.
We will be there for you when the time comes.
Let us see Bayezid fire his cannon without this gunpowder.
It looks like they're not attacking anymore. Good. Actually, these ones can come and reinforce these that are killing all this stuff.
Hazır.
We have seized Turkish weapons and armor from this blacksmith.
Do I get like an extra for it? No. Didn't think I would, that'd be a bit too OP.
The Turks will not be using these horses anytime soon.
I want to go and destroy the Knights Hospitalia. They're annoying. I'm sure that's a good enough reason to go and destroy them though.
The Turks will not be using these horses anytime soon.
Build some more castles at the front.
Kurgayman. Can Kurgayman.
Just go to them and I'm completely fine with that. Already done most of the tasks I need to do
We
anyway.
have seized Turkish weapons and armor from this blacksmith.
Naming camels.
Bayezid's Serbian auxiliaries seem to have left some caltrops here.
Abadia,
Without this
yay.
training ground, the Turks will field fewer janissaries. We have captured some Ottoman siege engineers.
That's kind of handy. Considering I didn't already research that. Yeah, definitely time to start deleting some bills, I think. Need actually efficient liability problem.
Hazır.
Good boy.
Tayyar men.
Know where that actually ranges. Oh, I guess I could just hit the gold here, it's a bit safer. I started some trade, but I really don't need any more resources. Build a castle over here just in case they attack that side as well. Yeah, start getting some more traps rolling.
Emriniz.
I think we might have literally finished every single mission you can do. Or end up against
Let us
Bayezid.
see Bayezid fire his cannon without his gunpowder. Turks will not be
There must be
making
something
use of
else
the
to kill.
provision stored in this market.
But let's see out here, maybe there's a bit further out. Let's make sure these are all massively queued up, ready to go.
Hazır. Salam.
Selam Kurgaymen.
Tayyar men.
I've barely lost any units since that initial fight. Everything queued, ready to go. I seem to actually have a bit more of a defensive fortification here. That's even locked, so I can't actually goad them out. Pretty sure I actually have to go and destroy that.
Salam.
These around? Here, these ones can go. Build me a forward castle here. Out range of the Turkish bombard cannon, hopefully. I think that counts as a camp because it quite literally have to go through the middle to get there anyway. Yep, that's everything done. We actually go around with these to attack from behind. Maybe I can start on the last part of the mission with this army. Aha! Run away! It is so fun to do that. Alright, if only one of them would hit.
Tayyar men.
Like you prepare yourself for a deathmatch start. Healy's up for the moment.
We will crush your forces on these plains, Tamerlane. Prepare for battle.
Send your best gravy. Not a one will survive.
That's all the. Wait, okay, it's more auxiliaries coming. Oh my god. Well, the whole point of this was to get rid of all the auxiliaries. Why are they here? I do not remember sending them back. Oh no, oh well. It's fine. This thing called them Tatars.
Ride them down into the dust.
I know some people call them Tatters for some godforsaken.
His mountain fortress to the south.
He may flee as far as he likes, but we will track him down as a wolf does his prey.
Now I remember why it's so annoying.
We thank you for weakening the Turks for us, but it really is past time you left our lands now.
Just like the others.
You will try.
Nope, I'm not.
Selam, emriniz.
Hazır. Kurayım.
What if it's just as simple as killing the castle and you're done?
Hazır.
So are things ever really that simple? They're actually repairing it, not for long.
You may trade at my markets if you want.
Oh, thanks, it's a bit late. I'm notified about that.
My men are trained and ready to fight. We ride with you, Tamerlane.
I don't see any yellow unit. You're annoying. Freaking lure it. Close enough to me for the bullet. Is that on stand ground, actually? Need to put a little more effort into capturing Bayezid then. But you can keep attacking that one. Oh, there's a second layer behind that.
Selam. Emriniz Burgayman.
Oh, there is one unit here. Get rid of that. Ah, okay, I have to actually kill this. Oh wow, there's another 2 castles. No, freaking cannon galleons. They have 17, right? Oh, 15, right? Oh, they don't have unique tech in then. I even had to jump for that one though. Can you please get out of the way? Kinda crazy how tanky Tatars are against ranged units. Like Kashyyyks are amazing against ranged units. The Hussar are amazing against ranged units. And the Cavarch is also an insane Marpius armor.
I surrender. Just spare me your great Tamerlane. I beg you.
Pathetic.
A renegade has informed us that Smyrna depends on shipments from Europe for wood and gold. If we destroy the outer defenses of its harbor, the rubble will fall into the sea, causing supply ships to be dashed to pieces on the rocks.
Excellent. Execute the deceitful traitor, and prepare the attack on the harbor of Smyrna.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have gone that far in. Luckily, it only takes 1 damage per shot here. Elite.
Selam. Tayyarman. Emriniz
If
Burgayman.
you get fast fire, I could make a couple of those to speed this process up. Whoops.
Hazır düşündüm.
They finally get chemistry in? Oh, did they always have chemistry? No, they definitely didn't always have chemistry. I'm quite sure why they have so many damn castles.
Selam. Burgayman.
I have so much army everywhere. There's some back here. Some all the way over here. Legit, like, this is one of my absolute favorite campaigns. It's just, to me, it's so well designed. I think it's also because it slightly reminds me of the Han campaign.
Emriniz Tayyarman. Selam. Emriniz.
One of 5 here. He's so dead. Sort of expected Reds to put up more of a fight though. cannon galleons to flex on them, maybe. You're gonna make me finish every single building here? Probably. Oh wow. More army! Oh, there's another castle fortress thing here. Why they're not resigning. Ten range, 12 attack. Doesn't benefit from any of the other upgrades. Interesting. I'm not even training Paladin or anything interesting like that. It's just some skirms and ships. Go at my cannon galleons. I'm actually a little surprised at how decent the dog techs are with Tatars.
Smoking ruin. Flee! Flee before the Tatars kill us all!
No adversary can stand his ground against me! I am a titan among mortals! A harbinger of devastation! Fire without bounds!
GG.
The Battle of Ankara was a catastrophe for the Ottomans. Never before had they suffered the disgrace of having the Sultan captured in battle. Turning his armies around, Tamerlane left Anatolia in chaos. It is only a matter of time before he seeks another victim. The man ended his tale on that foreboding note. I realized that I had to prepare my kingdom lest my lands appear ripe for the picking. I ordered everyone to retire to their quarters. We would discuss this new danger in the morning, with clear and ready minds. Suddenly, the doors burst open, and a servant rushed towards me. Sire, a messenger from a warlord called Tamerlane is here to speak to you. He claims that you are harboring someone of interest to him. I turned to the old man who had not heard the messenger, and asked for his name. His weary, dark eyes met mine, and he answered in a grim voice. I am Toktamish Khan, of the blood of Genghis Khan, and the rightful ruler of the Golden Horde. Landless and friendless, all I have left is my tale.
Well, that does it for the Tamerlane campaign. I enjoyed it so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and I'll see you soon with the Ivalio campaign.